Bug, it's me, Lexia James, and I just watched your video blog, and here we go, having another epic conversation about philosophy. I realized that what your blog boils down to is character, and so today I decided that I'm going to make my response about my idea of character. And because I like to be a researcher, I went ahead and defined character for anyone who doesn't know. Character is a noun, and it is meaning the aggregate of features and traits that form the individual nature of some person or thing, or it could be a moral or ethical quality. And I made pretty little stars. Anyway, I believe, like you do, that we achieve character through our life events. You address yours in the thread of the unsaid, and I'm going to address mine in a project that I call If Only You Knew. I believe that relationships are a basis of some of where I learned my character from. And relationships, no matter how you define them, whether they're just your friend or your best friend or your girlfriend, boyfriend, lover, whatever you want to call them, it takes two to tango. And there's always two sides to every story, and there's never one right answer, because most of the time people react to the situations and circumstances that they're in. What happens to me when things go awry, I get very angry, but I choose to keep all of the anger inside of me for as long as I can, which sometimes is a long time. It takes years for things to spill out of me. Other times, not so much, like you've learned recently. But by doing that, I realize that I can't do that anymore. It just doesn't work for me, and basically it makes me end up hating myself. And through my book, If Only You Knew, I'm trying to address that because most people don't really see how much I really hate myself. Some people do, most people don't. So I'm going to talk about a few things I'm going to address in my book, and I don't know, you really don't know much about what I'm doing with my book other than it's about fairy tales, because I love fairy tales, and I always keep going on and believing in love. So one thing I'm addressing in my book is how much I hate my body. I hate my body because of one guy that I knew when I was 18, and I barely knew him, but the reaction from him and the things that he did to my body made me hate it so much that I still cannot deal with looking at myself. I don't even really care for that aspect, and people can tell me that I'm great and beautiful or whatever, but it just goes in one ear and out the other because the actions of one guy. I don't blame that one guy because I allowed what happened to me to happen to me. I hate my soul because I sold it for a guy, and when I did that, I lost her. And she was my best friend. She was my everything. She was my confidant. She was everything that I could ever imagine. A lot of times I hate my mind. I like the fact that I'm smart and that I'm going and that I can think and I can have a deep intellectual conversation. But a lot of times I end up hating my mind because of the stuff that it spawns into my petri dish, per se. So, how do I go on? You must be wondering. Well, there are things that I love about myself at the same time. I love more than anything that I have the will to go on, that I constantly strive to make myself better and to change the things that I don't like about myself. I've changed a lot of things about me, and you think that, I have this baggage that I carry around with me, and how could I have never addressed that, but I thought I did, and sometimes being around certain people or things bring up it again, which means that I haven't really dealt with it the right way, so I'm trying a new approach, and hopefully it will work. I love my ideas and the fact that I can create things and that I'm an executioner. Those are pretty much the aspects of my character that I'm trying to work on let shine, so that I can be a shiny star. Anyways, Bug, that's a little bit about my book and my idea of character, and it pretty much goes along with what you think, and you already knew some of this stuff, but anyways, so can't wait to see your next video.